wait, that's the wrong one. It's not the GTA one, it's the one with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Okay? There we go. Ah, San Andreas. I mean, it's been a long time since we've seen a disaster movie, since what, like 2014, and it was awful. But now, in 2015, we are reviewing a movie that is actually kinda worth watching. Why, you ask? Well, that's what we're here for. Let's dive in. So what San Andreas is about is that it stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as he's trying to survive a natural disaster in the San Andreas Fault, which is about to be more catastrophic than they thought it would be. I don't know, maybe last time in the San Andreas Fault we had like a 5.8 or something. I don't know. And it's up to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to save his family from peril, which includes Carla Gugino, who plays his ex-wife, I guess, and his insanely hot daughter, played by Alexandra Daddario. And it's up to them to escape the catastrophic events of the San Andreas Fault 2.0. So how is San Andreas? Well, apparently, I guess it's kind of... To be fair, it's worth watching. I mean, first off, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's in it. I mean, he's like the guy that you want to see in every single action movie. I mean, for heck's sake, what have we seen him in before that wasn't terrible? Besides the Fast and Furious movies. Exactly. He's like the kind of guy you want to see in every single movie, because, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, even though he was a WWE wrestler, you still kind of like the guy. He just wants to be like your best bro for life. Carla Gugino is pretty impressive. Carla Gugino is kind of really impressive as well. And oh my god. And speaking of oh my god, I got a drinking game for you guys. Every single time Carla Gugino says oh my god, take a shot. Or just drink Coca-Cola, because, you know, I don't want to be responsible for all of your deaths. And that was pretty much the end of the casting of... Oh wait, I got it! I forgot about Paul Giamatti. Basically, Paul Giamatti is there to, like, be the eye of the sky of everything. He knows when the earthquakes are gonna happen at any moment in time, but delivers cheesy dialogue in a good way. First off, let me get something out of the way first. This is a really, really generic plot. I mean, how many times have we seen this before where, like, the main character and the other person are basically separated from each other for a natural event and then unite together in, like, a predicament that is bigger than themselves in which they're about to die? I guess we've seen it, like, 5 million times. I don't know what I was doing there. I think these are zeros. Look, Nukem, aren't you forgetting something? What was it, Mysterious Stranger? Oh, I don't know. Visual effects, because, you know, it's a disaster movie, right? Well, yeah, what kind of question is that? Well, are the effects good? Maybe? I mean, like, there are some visual effects that feel like really terrible. Not the destruction, I'll get to that later, but there was like this one scene in which a person is driving a car and is driven off to the side of the edge by like a rock avalanche or something. And like a car is flipping over back and forth down a mounty hill, and I was like, yeah, okay, for a visual effects supervisor, this is embarrassing. I mean, really, cars don't flip over like that. And the effects supervisor was like, okay, how about I show you this crappy effect while I show you all the good special effects? Like seeing towers falling down and just mountains getting destroyed, streets separating in half, it looked really good. And that wave right there, that good special effect wave, that wave is more scientifically relevant than Interstellar's wave. And yes, the visual effects are like the star of this movie. Whether you care about the character development or not, okay. The character development is kind of good at parts, but then like overall, some of it is just like very predictable. Like, you know, I was saying about Carla Gugino being the ex-wife of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Well, there was like this new wife who apparently I've seen before, but I just don't know the guy's name. Ends up being Carla Gugino's fiance in this movie. Like, there are some things that you know of how to identify a spoiled stepfather. It's when as soon as he's trying to like get help, like, help us, help my friend, he's trapped in a car, help me, she can't get out. Oh God. Never mind. And then he just leaves them to die. That's another thing I have to check off on my list of cliches. You know, the character development is kind of really okay for the most part. You know, some character development is kind of good. I mean, for instance, Alexander Daddario's character, and apparently there's a guy named Ben in the movie. And he's British, by the way. That's adding to my another list of cliches. Rich guy name is British. But, you know, they had a kind of good relationship, and even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Carla Gugino, I thought it was really subtle and really good. While the script and the character development in some parts is a little bit wonky at times, and some of the visual effects are just mediocre. Some of the visual effects are really good. The character development is kind of good at parts. And of course, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is in it. I mean, can't say anything positive than that. Overall, San Andreas gets a 3 out of 5. If you want to go see it because it has Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's in it, go ahead. If you want to see explosions and buildings falling apart, go ahead. If you want to see a better movie, see Mad Max. Alright guys, that is my Luke Nukem review on San Andreas. Make sure to comment below and let me know what you thought about the movie. Find me on Facebook, Google+, or private message me on YouTube if you feel like it. My name is Luke Nukem, and you have been blown away. Or basically like shaken apart, because you know, earthquake.